After so much hard work in Japan, Max Verstappen is facing his worst nightmare.
Max Verstappen takes the checkered flag to win in Honda colors in Japan.
Ahead of the Bahrain Grand Prix. He is being forced to watch from the sidelines as a rookie takes over his car for Bahrain FP1. A crucial championship battle is brewing, Red Bull's grip is slipping, and McLaren is closing in fast. Behind the scenes, rule changes are shaking things up, and even Verstappen's dominance in Bahrain might not be enough this time. Is this the moment Max Verstappen's title fight hits a breaking point? In this video, we will break down all the details from rule changes and rookie shakeups. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. Let's dive in. For Max Verstappen, there are few things more frustrating than watching someone else drive his car even after securing a victory in Japan. But that's exactly what's happening in Bahrain. For FP1, Verstappen is sitting out while Red Bull gives rookie Ayumu Iwasa a shot behind the wheel. Sure, Bahrain hosted preseason testing, and Max has already dominated this track twice in a row. But missing a practice session, especially in a season this tight, is a risk. It is a big deal because this year, every lap counts. Verstappen is just 1 point behind Lando Norris in the championship. And even if he's got wins here in the past, this year's RB21 isn't bulletproof. It's been twitchy, tricky to balance, and requires constant setup tweaks to stay competitive. Missing FP1 is missing a data-gathering window, and that's not ideal when your main rival is arguably the most consistent car on the grid. Plus, Bahrain is different this year. Hotter, grippier, and way more brutal on tires. Red Bull needs every second of prep they can get, and Max having to sit out. Well, that's the kind of headache no champion wants to deal with. Bahrain will decide the fate of Red Bull. With Verstappen just a point off Lando Norris and McLaren showing serious pace, Bahrain could shift the entire championship narrative, and Red Bull knows what's at stake this time. This track has been their fortress. Verstappen won here in 2023 and 2024. Pole positions, fastest laps, 1-2 finishes, the stats scream dominance. But 2025 is shaping up to be a different game. The RB21 hasn't been the untouchable machine it was last year. Tire management is its Achilles heel, and Sakir is infamous for chewing up rubber like it's a buffet. Meanwhile, McLaren comes in strong. They looked sharp in testing and showed in Australia and China that they can run long and fast. Bahrain's heat, abrasive surface, and 3 DRS zones mean overtaking chances are real, and mistakes get punished hard. So even a small setup misfire or strategy slip could be the difference between a podium and damage control. And another game-changing factor for Red Bull ahead of Bahrain is Ayumu Iwasa, who is a 23-year-old Japanese driver and very much on Red Bull's radar. Iwasa's got a serious racing pedigree. He's part of the Red Bull Junior program and leads Japan's Super Formula Championship right now with Team Mugen. That's no small feat. Super Formula is blisteringly fast and brutally competitive. He's already had FP1 outings with Racing Bulls in Suzuka and Abu Dhabi last year and held his own in post-season testing. This weekend marks his first official drive in Red Bull's A-Team machinery, and the timing is pretty poetic. It comes right after Red Bull's emotional farewell win with Honda in Japan. Iwasa is a Honda Dream Project driver, and the Japanese connection runs deep. For him, this is a chance to show what he's made of. He's not replacing Max long-term, of course, but with names like Isaac Hadjar already getting nods, this could be Iwasa's "don't forget about me" moment. And in a season this wild, don't rule anything out. But do you know why Verstappen is being sidelined? Well, it's not a team decision. It's because of a 2025 rules shakeup. The FIA had doubled the mandatory rookie FP1 sessions from 2 to 4 per season. That means each team must now run a rookie twice per car per year, and it's not optional. FIA wants to bring fresh blood into the sport, and teams are being nudged to give young guns some real track time, and it's a balancing act. Teams want to develop talent, but not at the cost of race prep, especially in a title fight like this. So why Bahrain? It makes sense logistically. The teams had tested here in preseason testing, so there's already tons of baseline data. That minimizes risk if a main driver misses FP1. The move also sidesteps another rule change limiting race drivers from testing older cars excessively. So in a way, this rookie push is F1's way of leveling the playing field. Max Verstappen's record with Red Bull at Bahrain is impressive, as in recent years, Verstappen has made this track his playground.
Verstappen dominates the Bahrain Grand Prix and takes victory.
But now things are different for him as the 2025 season started with struggles. Yes, Verstappen won in Japan, but that race didn't expose Red Bull's weaknesses. Suzuka had low tire wear and cooler temps, which masked the RB21's Achilles heel: tire degradation. Bahrain flips that script. McLaren has also dominated this track many times, and even now McLaren's MCL39 is a tire whisperer. It doesn't drop off, even when others are skating on ice. That's why they were so dominant in Australia and China. Red Bull can match them on raw pace, but only over a few laps. Over race distance, not yet. Red Bull knows this, which is why they're calling their car 25% fixed. They've improved low-speed traction and curb handling, huge wins, but the through-corner balance is still twitchy, and Bahrain will expose that. But there's a twist. The flexi-wing clampdown coming in Spain could hit McLaren hard. If their aero trickery takes a hit, Red Bull might not need a perfect car, just one good enough, and they can trust on Verstappen's skill, balance, and ability to extract from any car. So where does all this leave Red Bull? In a weird place, honestly. They're winning, but they're not comfortable. Verstappen's back in the fight, but he knows the RB21 still needs polishing. The Bahrain GP will show whether Japan was a one-off or the start of a rebound. Expect a tighter weekend. 3 DRS zones mean more overtakes. The heat and tarmac will stress tire wear like never before. And McLaren has already shown they're quickest over a stint. If Red Bull wants to win, they'll need a flawless weekend, nailing qualifying, managing tires, and playing strategy chess like it's 4D. Verstappen's missing FP1 adds more unpredictability. Will Iwasa give them useful feedback? Can they catch up in FP2? Every session matters, and there's zero margin for error. Long-term, Red Bull is betting that the mid-season flexible wing rules will hurt most of the teams more than them. If that happens, it could swing the pendulum back in their favor. But until then, they're in for a fight. And predicting about Bahrain could go either way, but if Verstappen pulls another magic lap and keeps tire wear under control, don't count him out. This is shaping up to be a proper title scrap, and things are going to be interesting. In the end, summing up the video, we have explored the details like Verstappen missing FP1, Iwasa stepping up, the rookie rule changes, Bahrain's pressure cooker conditions, Red Bull's past dominance, and their gamble with a 25% fixed car against a McLaren that's crushing it on tire wear. The 2025 season is wide open, and every session from here on out could tilt the title race. So, what do you think? Will Verstappen be able to catch up for another win? And how much FP1 is going to affect his path to victory? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more updates.